I was introduced to Santimo 40 years ago. And my first memory of him was, the guy looks like Grizzly Adams. He had a big beard, and he had bear claw hands. I shook his hand, and I lost my hand.
The reason I came here, because one of my older brothers came to in vacation. So and I studied for auto mechanic. I finished school, I was 16 and a half. I went to work and I was working for 300 lira an hour. So I was working for less than $1 an hour. Wow. My brother came home and he says, if you come to Vancouver, I can almost promise you $5 an hour. 6 months later, I was here. Did you ever read the label of the ingredient on a salami that you bought? They had milk, they had powdered milk, they had a whole bunch of stuff because that way they don't shrink as much and they stay happy because that's what they need, right? Well, we don't care about that stuff here. We know there's nothing inside this stuff. I know where the meat comes from. I know there's no hormone, there's none of the stuff. And it's good stuff, even though it's bad for you. So what we do, there's two muscles, there's a muscle right there.
And there's one over there.
No, that's good enough for suppressor. Just take this one here. Right, Dario knows better than me because that's his job.
Okay.
So he can tell. And then everything else is suppressor.
Alright. And that muscle comes out for what? Just for the salami?
Mosaico.
Mosaico. Okay. Is that because it's got that big tendon in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise if you put in the suppressor or salami, it's going to be very chewy.
Yes.
My brother and I tried to do salami like with moose meat and add porks and actually do salami. It didn't work out. We never made it once and never made it again. Moose has a particular taste for itself. We can't, or at least we didn't like, it is nothing like a salami strip. So we never made it again. When I was a kid, my dad, in my family, we used to put garlic in. The woman that lives with me doesn't like garlic. I'm not allowed to put garlic in my salami. You know how it goes, right? So why'd you guys put this in the bucket for? Hey, where's the meat? I'm doing it. I don't know. Okay, but what's going on there?
I didn't know, Jerry, but the guy who feeds the meat, you guys will supervise the rest of the guys.
What are they in charge?
I'm a supervisor. Did you guys know something?
Salami making, right? It's not more I do it for me and our family now, right? So then Teresa's cousin, which is our compadre, right? So then we started doing it together. And well, first I started doing it me and us and your dad. So I started doing me and Teresa's dad, Franco, our compadre, and Teresa's uncle. So we used to do half on a Saturday and half on the next on Sunday. And then when the old people passed away, Franco and I started doing it together, and then we asked Tarcisio if he won a couple, and then we asked the other guy if he won a couple more, and the other compadre who's German, he said, okay, make him a couple Copicoli, and then the kids grew, and this kid's here won 4, and the other kids won 2, and we ended up to where we are. So what we try to do is not like, so we do it for all the reasons that we talked about, but now it becomes an event. So Christian, Christian, I need you to do me a big favor. I need you to go with Alessio here and go get the Stampo de Martonde. You have to go to our neighbor house here. Yeah.
One can do it.
No capiche?
Stampo is a form.
Do you know what Martondea is? Yeah, ask Teresa the address of our neighbor.
He tied it up this time.
Alessio col coltello, eh?
Don't cut the
Alessio.
He strapped it. He put a strap apart.
What?
Every year we gotta get one yet.
I can tell you, folks, you can't carry that. I'll carry it.
I love it.
We're trying to get.
So there was so we did an evening here with 4 couple, Teresa. And one of the guy who is a Trevisano like me, like us, he brought some Copicoli. But the Copicoli were made the southern way with spice. No, they put what do you call this spice? Cayenne pepper, paprika. No, not paprika. Anyways, so if you eat the two, the one that I make and the one he made, totally different. But the same piece of meat, they're called the same, but totally different meat. So my salami, on average, they weigh 700 grams when we made them. I weigh 1 ounce below, and it was 350 grams. So it lost 50% of its own weight. The one that we saw before, a big Crudo, lost 60% of its own weight. So when we made them, they cost $8 a kilo to make. Now you have to double it because they lost 50% of its own weight. So that's $16 a kilo. So you can buy a Boza at $16 a kilo, more or less. So I can't say that they're cheaper, but they're better. Right? We have, so again, we're trying to use our tradition and we turn it into events for our kids to participate in.